Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Keisha and this is Kicking It in Elementary. So today I just want to sit down and catch up with you guys about student teaching and what I've learned so far. It has been a journey. It seems like every week something's being thrown, whether it's life or student teaching wise, but I'm blessed to be where I am and I'm excited that I'm learning so much from who I'm learning so much. I have CT from heaven. She is amazing. She's so understanding and so giving and so talented. And I mean, she has everything. We always say she has all the things, literally all the things that you can imagine she has. So I'm so blessed to be in her class because I'm just feel like I'm like running over with information and running over with materials and books and everything to use. And I'm just so excited, that I've had the opportunity to be at the school that I'm at and to be with the CT that I'm with. So let's get into it. This far in student teaching is you can't always go by the lesson plans. Like, you spend all this time creating a lesson plan, but then something may go wrong. You might find out, oh, we have a fire drill, or, you might get a visitor. There might be a lot of kids missing. You just never know what can happen on a day-to-day basis. So, you plan and then you figure it out when it comes down to it. Second thing I've learned from student teaching is monitor and adjust. To me, I feel like that's like the most important thing I have learned so far, and it goes along with a lesson plan. Like, you plan a lesson plan, it doesn't go exactly how you want it to go, and you just monitor and adjust for the next time that you do a lesson. Say they weren't really interested in whatever you're doing, like a 10 frame or something. Instead of using Unifix cubes or like little red and yellow markers, you could use like fruit snacks or Cheerios or pretzels or something that they are interested in. Everybody likes snacks, so throw some snacks on there and they start knowing like, oh yeah, we did that with goldfish. Oh yeah, we did that with pumpkins. Oh yeah, we did that with Cheerios. And they remember, I had 10 Cheerios. I took 2 off, then I had 8 Cheerios. So I just try to integrate things that they like or that they like to eat in our lessons, and monitoring and adjusting is like my motto right now, and pretty sure for the rest of my teaching career that's what I'm going to be doing. Another thing that I've learned about student teaching is you have to take everything with a grain of salt. Sometimes kids don't have always the best home life, so sometimes they're not well rested, whether they have to wake up early or they go to bed late because of their parents' jobs, or if they're hungry when they come to school, because I do student teach at a Title I school, so all the kids get free and or reduced lunch, and you just can't always, I don't want to say reprimand, but you can't always call out a student for how they're acting when they might have not went to sleep till 10 o'clock because they were at so-and-so's house till their parent got off of work. Then they probably had to wake up at 5 or whatever in the morning, and they didn't get a lot of hours of sleep. So I try to take that consideration, and I'm real lenient, as well as like, okay, when we gotta do work, we gotta do work. I like to play and laugh and kiki like the next one, but when we have work to get done, we need to learn first, so we can learn first and play later. So I just try to get in a routine, and we are really in a routine now, and student teaching is almost over, and I'm gonna be sad when I start relinquishing power back to my CT, but everything happens for a reason, and it's gonna be fine. From student teaching is classroom management, I felt like that was one of my struggle areas. Like, I didn't really know how to go about it, but my teacher uses Class Dojo, and just the kids hearing the ding and the wonk noise or whatever when you take a point away, you know, that motivates them to either do better, continue doing as great as they're doing. Like, you know, I need to continue this positive attitude, or I need to maybe work on some things so I can get to the point so I can go to the treasure box. They get 25 points, they get to go to the treasure box. And we are a responsive classroom school, so everybody has a chime in their room. And the first couple of weeks I wasn't using it, but when I started using it, it was like complete nervous silence. As soon as you ding, they're like, you know, just waiting to see if somebody's gonna make a noise, or they're just waiting to see what I have to say. And it works. Sometimes, you know, they can get a little loud during small group and centers, and sometimes I have to ding the chime so they can know, you know, my voice level's up here. Maybe I need to bring it down a little bit so, you know, my teachers can hear everybody in their small group. Also with classroom management, I don't always like, hey Foxy, you should have been listening, you know, you need to stop talking while I'm teaching. I'll say, hey guys, look at Arnold. He's being very quiet right now, and I just love how he's doing. Good job, Arnold. Keep it up. And I'll give Arnold a following directions or a cooperation point on Class Dojo, and it motivates other kids like, oh, I want to get, you know, a shout out, and I want to get extra dojo points. So I just try to do more of showing an example of what somebody else is doing. That is the way that you know, I would like them to act in the way that they are supposed to be acting. And it helps a whole lot. Also with student teaching, I have learned that if somebody offers you something, you take it. Like my CT has like cabinets upon baskets upon baskets of things that she has that is very, 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 very useful, and they are high quality, great material. So if she says, hey, I printed you off a copy, I take the copy, and I have like a 2-inch notebook, maybe 1.5 inch, I think it's 2-inch notebook, and I just keep all the things that she gives me in there. And I'm very appreciative that she's very sharing and caring. You know, she's like, I know, you know, you want first grade and you're in kindergarten, but if you get off for kindergarten, I'm sure you take it. But with first grade, you can, you know, use something like this, but just amp it up to meet first grade standards. And I'm very, very, very blessed to have the CT that I do have, because she pours all of her knowledge into me. And her assistant too, she is amazing. She's certified and she is amazing. They are both amazing, and I'm so blessed to have been in, you know, the same room with both of them right now during these trying times, because I have learned a lot. As far as outside of school and student teaching, I have learned that, you know, when I leave school, sometimes I just need to leave school. If you get what I'm saying. I need to go home. I need to focus on my child. I need to focus on myself, focus on things around the house. And that helps me de-stress a lot. Because sometimes, you know, you can get overwhelmed in the day. And I don't know about you guys, but right now, like, we have a planning period, but on Fridays we don't have a related art, so we don't get that chance to plan. Then we have to leave at 3 on Fridays so they can like spray the building or whatever, and that kind of takes away from, you know, trying to do last minute things before the week starts. And I can't always come early in the mornings because I have to take my child to daycare, so it's a lot. So you know, I try to do as much as I can, but I also don't want to take away from these precious years in my son's life. So yeah, I try to do as much as I can at school, and whatever I don't get done, I just do it, at home if I have a chance. But I try to just, relax on the weekends and just take my mind off things and just to get well rested and refueled for the next week ahead. All right, friends, so that's it for what I've learned so far in student teaching. Thank you guys for clicking on my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and more videos are to come.